What's going on, everyone? Phil with Filthy Cards here. Today we have a SGC reveal. I took advantage of their recent $9 Bowman promotion. So if you're not familiar, SGC was running a promotion where they had $9 for submissions for Bowman from the last 2 years. So I didn't open any Bowman draft, but I did do a bunch of breaks, and I submitted a lot of those as well as some. Sorry for the noise here. I probably should have opened this before I recorded. Get these rubber bands off and we'll get the reveal going. I did already look at the grades, so I already know those, but I'm excited to share. So this first one was the main player I was chasing, and that's the Braves first round draft pick, Hurston Waldrop. I entered a Braves case break of draft, and I did hit his base auto, and looked very clean, and we got the 10 out of 10, so super happy with that. SGC also had crazy fast turnarounds. This got delivered the day after Christmas, and the grades popped, I think, like the 9th of January, so it was like 7 or 8 business days, very quick. Next up is a Noble Meyer. This is a purple refractor out of 250. Also hit this in a break. Actually, the same break where I had the Braves in the case, I also got the Marlins in a random to try to close the break and hit this Noble Meyer, who is the Marlins first round pick, a high school arm, really nice purple. This is the only card in the submission that I was kind of not sure on the grade. I got a 9. When I looked it over, it looked really clean, so I thought I'd get at least a 9.5 on this, but pretty cool auto there. So we also hit a blue of Hurston Waldrop from that same break. So really nice, true blue. I also like that SGC puts the numbering on the slab itself. It's a nice touch. These are nice looking cards. Speaking of blue, we also got a true blue of Jacob Wilson, another 9.5. This is the Athletics first round pick. I think he went to Grand Valley State, and he was drafted 6th overall, so a really high draft pick. This is from a random team break. I ended up with the A's, and I got this. So nice Jacob Wilson here. This is from a random team break too, and it's probably my favorite looking card that I submitted, and it is a Bryce Eldridge Lunar Crater Refractor. We did get the 10 gem mint, but this card, hopefully the camera does justice. It looks gorgeous with the Giants black jerseys, the Lunar Refractor. These are numbered out of 75, and Bryce was a first-round pick for the Giants, so it's a really nice card, and I think I'm going to hang on to it, not because I have any sort of like super affection towards Bryce. I just think this card looks really cool, especially in the SGC slab, so that's what I'm going to hang on to, and it also just gives me another player to follow. Bryce was a two-way player coming out of high school, so it's not clear to me if the Giants are going to let him pitch, because it looks like, looking at his stats, he only hit his first year in the minors. But if nothing else, it just gives me another player to follow. So I think I'm going to hang on to this. I think the aesthetics of this card are really nice. Really cool looking card with the Giants black jersey and the SGC slab. Next up is another Bryce Eldridge. This is just the refractor. This is a gem mint 10, so nice card here of a first-round pick. Where is Bryce taken? 16th overall. So this one will probably be up on my eBay store at some point. Next up is a Colt Emerson. This, I think, is the last card from draft that I got in breaks that I submitted. This is the Bowman Glass, and it did get a 9.5. These are super thick cards, and if you put them all together, they make a design. But Colt was the Mariners' first-round pick. The Mariners are a really strong team in Bowman draft this year. They have 3 first-round picks, and they're all hitters. But Colt was the first one. Just kind of a cool card. And then, yeah, these next ones are just from various sets that I kind of had laying around. So this is a Ricardo Cabrera that I must have opened at some point, and I'd set aside. He has really good stats, but he's only played in like rookie ball so far. Sometimes those stats don't really translate when players, start playing in the normal minors, low A, high A. So we'll see what happens with him, but I figured Since he had been so good, it'd be nice to go ahead and get this card slabbed up, and then this year, if he continues hitting well, I'll be ready to sell it if I decide to go that way. These are numbered out of 299. Next up, we have a Nelson Rada, a really good prospect for the Angels. The Angels kind of cleared out their farm system last year, so he may be their top prospect at this point. I'm not sure. But this is just a base auto I pulled. I think I hit this in a blaster and got lucky. It's nice to hit an auto of a good prospect in a blaster. And I was fortunate enough to get a 9.5 on this one. Excuse me. If you're not familiar with SGC, they put the card grade on the right and the auto grade on the left. And they only put the auto grade if it is a 10. So if you see any of these autograph cards that just have the card grade, then that means the auto is not a 10. Next up, we have Ignacio Alvarez, one of my favorite names in baseball, Nacho Alvarez. And he is a Braves prospect. He is the top Braves fielding prospect. He's a shortstop third baseman. So I've had this card since the National. I bought it at the 2023 National and just sent it in to take advantage of the $9 deal. And next up, we have a Astros prospect who's now a Mets prospect. This one also got the 10 out of 10. It's a base auto of Ryan Clifford. I'm not even sure how I opened this card, to be honest, but I just had it stuck and kind of I keep a box, quite literally like a box in my closet of Bowman prospect autos and parallels of players that I'm not going to sell and I'm not going to grade, or if they're Braves, I'll display them. But otherwise, I just keep them in a box and I periodically go through it and I say, oh, this guy's having a great season, I should sell or grade this, or this guy's really fallen off, it's probably time to move on. And when I was looking through autos to submit for this special, I came upon that Nelson Rada auto and also this one. Clifford has been playing really well in the minors, so it'll be exciting to see how he does. Next one is a Owen Murphy. So this was the Braves, I think, second round pick last year. No, he was the first round pick. Apologies. And this is the Blue Wave out of 150. It did get a 9, but I kind of thought this would get a 9. Unlike the Noble Meyer, I could see a couple surface imperfections, so it's probably the right grade on there. And the next one is a Kendall George. This is the Dodgers first round pick, 36th overall, so it looks like he is taken at the very end of the first round, maybe in the compensation picks, but base auto, we got the 10 out of 10, and this is another card that I hit in a Bowman draft break. So, yeah, guys, that's going to do it for my SGC reveal. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the cards themselves, of the SGC process, or anything about the reveal. I appreciate all the support. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up for me, and you guys all have a fantastic week. Stay safe.